اوكي باش نعمل لوخن اخرتا نيكلاس سايت متشالوخ كانوخ لك بدات حتخا يدن هذا بيجا صلاة خير. Okay, let's do it in this way. والهم روبن زيل البطرة. Okay. لا ما يتو خمكة ناخذ دانيال ما تتركسي خينه روبن ونيك يا نخ اوكي مخ بس مال لا ما تلقوا بدا خيت بروني كلين اوكي اوكي. This is a brainstorming round table. We have to be clear, not everything is perfect, okay? But we have tried our best to welcome you, to provide you with excellent conferences. Hopefully with the food has been also somehow not regular, but even a bit, pleasant. And now it's time to put in common what we should do. Nineveh Chair is in need of ideas, proposals, because it's not just an initiative of Professor Ephraim and his colleagues. Nineveh Chair is part of what Assyria is struggling for, what is fighting for. Now we have to somehow make some concrete proposals in order to do concrete things, going concrete paths, where we can be efficient and where we can improve, where we can learn and where we can teach. This is a long way to go. Now, most of us, we have been giving some topics, dealing with them. It was, as you have seen, quite, how would I say, plural thematics. There were not only 2 or 3 that were directly linked to the language, history, and literature, but even we tried to introduce also other aspects that probably are needed to be developed, to be discussed, and to be systemized. Here we are not only here as speakers, but also probably if you have additional questions. As you know, in 10 minutes and sometimes even less, it's complicated to have a real discussion. If I would act as an organizer of a Congress, I would invite 50% of these people in order to have real discussion, spending probably 2.5 hours on a topic and then having conclusions. But the main idea is to see what is needed, to see what we can do and what is urgently needed to be done or produced. We are in a lake of research projects. We have many of them, but we don't have financial support to start with them. We have initiatives like teaching our language online. This year, finally, we are going to start. We are in need of training Assyrian talent in language, history, and literature, for instance. Probably this is going to be the 3 main pillars that will start with the Assyrian Academic Council. Groups, working groups. If we don't do it, then we are wasting our time, honestly. Now, I'm going to stop here. Let's do it. I'm here in order to coordinate, moderating. Because otherwise, I warmly ask, as we have only 1 hour, because afterwards you have your tourist guide, to be short, concrete, and clear. and then we have the discussion about specific questions. Yes, please, Helen. Yeah, please.
So first of all, I think it's very important to say thank you to all of you. I think I can say it on behalf of everybody is that how much value you guys brought to the table. So regarding feedback, I mean, I would suggest maybe you guys are the researchers, scholars. You guys probably want to maybe not only talk to us, but maybe if you want to have some meetings, because you also don't get a chance to meet in person, right? Like every day, once in a while, right? So maybe if you guys want to meet one day before or 2 days before the event starts with us, so if you guys want to have some special, like certain discussions or something among the team, I think maybe that would be something that you guys can look into. Besides that, for us, I think I just want to say, this procession that we did to the square, so maybe we can have a banner or something where we have a website or a QR code or something, so people, they take pictures, they have an idea, and they are not just puzzled about what are these people doing, right? So I think that would be something I would suggest, and maybe a little bit more of Q&A. So that's the other one. Yeah, thank you.
By the way, once you go home, I warmly invite you to enter in cathedranineveh.com. You have all the pictures, all the information there. So this is done. Then other points we are noting. I have taken note what we can do in order to improve those aspects. Thank you. Yes, Edmond, please.
Shalom alaikum. Etnan kubuldu tarab gurta rabta al da shula shapira gadwad rabi. ودنان منطق من كل ملبان ميقر لخا قد منوخ ميدال بالخان شو على بتايل حاضران أديا متشلان إطلاقون قد وعدتون قد خشك كنشا مبرميتون كاتان short term و long term متقمنيات إطلاقون و continuity دخ هم زملن كان برسو بايد بلکه که متخد خمشاشنه وصراشنه خینه آتن بلکه لابد لخ خینه گر شوب خوشکلیله هرات خم من میکر سرگون هست و خینه و ملپانه خینه مانی شوب خون بتشکله و جو سیتت قدادی اتلوخون اتناشی خینه قد هایورو خینه قد ميدال بالخي ين خاجمتا خا دستا أبي لو قد بكد أن مريزات بوسباي أبي بوش تكبري هادرا بسيما
الكليك ليه خلاص على كليك خاصة يا إدموند أو ترى بسيما خيط الشوال ومرد ريش مسوينا بشوال قرخ رابع ننقايني أدبيشي بتيخخ okay by the way especially the youth, are you following our surat or shall we shift into English? Surat, okay. Please make the translation for our Arab guy. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. So, the question is, what is needed to make it better? What does the Nineveh Church need in order to do it in a better organized way? What projects are short and middle and long terms? Yes, what we are in need, and I'm thankful to you that you raised the question, is the financial support. I'm not going to commit any Assyrian scholar or expert without paying him or her, because voluntary issue will not help us to progress. So we need, first of all, financial means for short-term and long-term periods. But I don't know, I have been pushing, I don't know in how many places and main squares where the Assyrian community was gathered. There is a big concern. Everybody, when we do something, they give this sign up for Facebook, very good, but then that's all. It doesn't make sense. We urgently need a budget. Okay? Why? Because there is a need of creating these working groups, and they must be paid. There is an urgent need of having scholarships in order to train the Assyrian future generation. We have started, but with less means that we need. Indeed, 2 days I mentioned it in the first day. Now officially I have a scholarship on behalf of Michael family. Other person who yesterday said, Ephraim, I am going to contribute in what I can. And I through the family, adopted family, would I say? Or you are not listening, but I was meant. No, just she is trying to contribute as well. And she doesn't like to be mentioned, I know. No, it's true. I have then associations then finally that have started seeing the need of investing in this. Assyrian American Association of Southern California has started putting a bit of financial contribution for the language project. We have projects. They are drafted, but they need financial support. This is short term. Then long term, the Nineveh chair is just a first step. What we have to do is gradually moving forward in order to have, before Ephraim Yildiz retires, having a university in Ashur, an Assyrian university in Ashur. This is the dream. If we achieve that, then we have done a good job for our people. And what I was last time in Los Angeles with the president, Yokora Sargon, and he's trying to, this is what I much have appreciated, is he's trying to do his best to put the efforts of the associations together in order to finance these projects. And individuals, like Assyrian, where is our beloved Robert, he doesn't like to be mentioned as well. He was the first one who started contributing in the way that I was able to start launching these activities. So, Assyrian American Foundation was the first who believed in such a project, and they are still contributing every year $5,000. And Sargon could talk about the initiative we have been talking about, how we could find, I don't know, about 100 wealthy Assyrians. Can you explain it better? You have your microphone there.
Idea is simple. I think we can find at least 100 people capable and committed to contribute to scholarship programs to maybe future students. So if we can find, for now, 100 capable people who can finance, if they can, let's say, donate, pledge $1,000 a month, so that would be like $12,000 a month. 100 would be like 1.2 million a year. Over a 4-year period, so that would be like $4.8 million. So that would help create a pipeline where you can actually provide students, they can come and apply for scholarships, and that's going to be a process, that anyone can get it, and the process you'll apply, and then if you get accepted, you'll get financial aid to come and study, let's say, a program in Salamanca as an example, and it has to be approved program. It's not going to be like engineering, nuclear physics. No, it's going to be things specific to a certain history, culture, and language. We're not going to pay you to study gender studies or sociology or psychology. We're not going to pay for that, so don't even bother. But anyway, the point is, we want to commit to build this pipeline and also build the next generation. Within 10 years, I think it's going to be great. We're going to have, if we have 50 students, imagine 50 mshadare, they're going to be ambassadors. You know, we can spread them all over the world. They can go to universities. And the other thing too, it's not going to be a burden on one person committed to 4 years. They have an option, of course, if you're committed, you want to contribute, great. But the point is, we want to have a diversity of people to be able to participate. Let's say, and it's not going to be a burden on you if you commit, so you don't have to come up with $50,000 for 1 year. You have $50,000 that you pledge to pay over a 4-year period. But the nice thing about this, others will come in, and if you opt out after the 4th year, you can, and other can come in, and we can use this money for scholarship, also to fund endowment, let's say endowment funds for professors to come and teach here. That's just a rough sketch of what I have in mind. No details yet.
After Nicholas, it's your turn, okay?
Just to follow up on what Dr. Sargon said, from the Assyrian American Association in Southern California, there is a donor that had placed some money. He passed away, and he has put some certain amount of money in only for Assyrian languages. So part of the association is to find places or conferences where they can donate the money. And now we have found one, which is the Nineveh chair, and we have started with the donations of, I believe, up to $10,000 now. So the goal is to increase that, and they're starting it that way, and eventually they want to have other associations in the United States to be involved with it. The other part I think that you forgot to say is that in Modesta Turlock, there is, you can say that, Rabbi, yourself. So there are immediate initiatives that are being done. The important thing is that I think we can find the donors, but the donors also want to see what's going to happen. Because if they don't see progress or something happening, they'll say, why should I invest? So the important part is for us, the Nineveh chair, to show that we're doing something, and then the donors will definitely come in. I personally have a friend that is going to put in money for one more scholarship. So, thank you.
Just a second, in order to mention what Edmund was mentioning, now we are in the process to accreditate the professors who will be teaching in the US at schools from the chair of, a Nineveh chair, from the University of Salamanca. Now that we have the possibility that our teachers can teach a language for our kids at schools, there is a need of accreditation, and the chair is doing that job. So, yeah, we are showing that we are doing. There is just that has restarted. There are projects that now Nicholas from here is going to France to do a research work, which is highly needed, and so on. What I never do is to mention that I learned from the pastors. Let's do, but nothing concrete. No, let's do this, and this, one by one. And then there is a feedback, there is a return of the money that has been invested in such projects. Thank you for calling me.
They're ripped here, it's okay. Anyways, so jokes aside, I think this is a wonderful initiative, and I think Dr. Sargon's idea is very doable. However, I think instead of throwing money into bringing students to come and learn, I think we need to limit it to the amount of students that we can give jobs to once they graduate. Because there's no use having 10, 20, 50 students, 100 students coming and learning, and then once they graduate and they go on the jobs market, they have nothing to do. So I think we need to have a strategy of not just how we can educate and get people qualified, but also how we can get them jobs realistically at the end of the day.
Thank you for mentioning it, Nicholas. Yes, probably you haven't followed several of my communications in precisely up on this point. No Assyrian student will be trained and then left. By the way, all the scholarships that will be given, they will be given with conditions. First, once they finish, they have to serve the Assyrian nation in that field at least for 10 years. And okay, you say, and how? How to do it? We have started, for example, the example of Duhok University. We have now the chance to have a double degree between the University of Salamanca and Duhok University to teach our language, our literature. And I put as conditions that for the Assyrian language, Assyrian literature, only be Assyrian professors. All those who are now finishing their PhD, they will be immediately employed for such purposes. The same thing is, I have been saying it and underlying it several times, wherever there is an Assyrian community and there is a university, there must be, first of all, a link. And this my let's say, duty to, first of all, start opening the door. Yeah, exactly. Because I have the chance to do so at institutional level. But I need to know the quality of the PhD student that has finished and now must start. So they are not going to abandon at all. But at least they will be sent, as he said, as shliha umtanai. But using them for the purposes of the community itself and at the university. Let's be clear. If we don't have access to the universities, at the end, the work will finish I don't know where. So, but what we have to do is, if we have the financial means and imagine Stanislav University or Berkeley, wherever, we finance a professor for our language. And we will provide you with the professor. This is what all the other nations do. We have Persian language here, which was paid by the Iranian government. We have German language here, which was paid by the German government. We have Italian language, even we have the degrees, they pay a specific professor to come and to teach the language. So this is the idea. We are, of course, conscious of this necessity, and this is what Nineveh is trying to do. Long time ago, I accepted to be vice president of the university in order to have access to the universities. It was not just a question of wasting my time there, but I saw that it was a golden occasion to create links. So whenever there is an occasion, I have now the possibility to write to the let's say to the rector or to the vice rector, look, we have this and the University of Salamanca is going to sign with you the agreement. So this is also foreseen in the Nineveh project itself. But thank you for underlying it.
But especially on behalf of the youth. Yes. First,
just specific questions, please, okay?
Thank you for your contributions. I could learn many things, and for the next years, what I think would be interesting would be, for example, panel discussions to certain topics. For example, when it comes to challenges, maybe because we have so many different fields or knowledge in this room, and you can have a certain question and then have different people to discuss about it and even prepare it in advance. And another thing to capture the knowledge would be maybe a workshop or something where you can have a question and then collect all the ideas and maybe even publish them or something. Yeah, that was my idea.
Of course, you are totally right. But you know, workshops is one thing and a congress is another one. We have to create workshops parallel to these activities. I'm engaged with Coimberg Group Consortium, which has 40 universities in Europe. And we have a specific workshop group for this, for that, so 13 different working groups that do workshop together. That's one thing, but it must be done so far you have the human resources. So this is just a first touch in order to know each other. Panels, of course, are focusing on this panel and that one that is much better and much feasible to have an oriented topic to be discussed upon. But imagine with the limitations we have, or hopefully in the future, of course, if we have had parallel panels here for 1,500 people. I know what you mean, but for now, this is what we have. So let's go path by path, but you can be sure that is in Nineveh Chair's activities, doing the things in a coordinated way and so on. Anyway, thank you very much for your feedback. You wanted to?
Thank you. I want to advocate for the youth. I think it's easy for our parents' generation, let's say, to say, you the youth are the future, you have to put in the work. But what's missing is the connection of the generations. This is something that I experience a lot and I see a lot with my friends. The 8 people that I brought, like that I told about this conference and that came with me, I told them, they don't know you. They don't know your names. They are busy with their studies, they're busy with their work, they're busy with building a life, and for example for us in Germany, they don't know, Nicholas, but they don't know, me and my brother, we know who you are. The rest maybe doesn't know. You guys have to put or build a connection with the young people. You have to be their role models. You have to not just gather here in this conference and talk to each other and present your work and your research to each other. You have to connect with the youth. You have to look for, let's say, Assyrian student associations. Message them. They don't know you. You message them. You say, Ana shimmi hatcha, and I do this and I do that. What about I present with you? Anahid did that. The other day she's like, Robina, every time I go home, I change in Frankfurt anyway. Let's figure something out and we do a lecture or something together. Perfect. This is perfect for us. Because people in Germany and where we are in my university, they don't know Anahit. But when I bring her once, they will see her. And then maybe they will see what she's working on. They will see that there is a chance to have a career in research, to have a career in academia. Because most people, not just Assyrians, but most young people are less and less thinking about a career in academia. They want to make money first. They want to have a living, they want to make a living. So if you guys first come and build the connection with us personally, come, talk to us, introduce yourselves to us, do workshops, do Zoom calls, do whatnot. That you can do. And then say, now you know me, now we're somehow friends or we have a relationship, come to Salamanca to study Assyrian culture and language and Hadra.
Thank you, sir. We're already doing that, and thanks to you. That's happening, actually.
Yes.
So whether you know it or not, so that's great. So this is great first step. But I think, just to add to her, it's a great idea that, let's say, you got some interested young generation, and they came in here, they met us, and some of them want to help, and they will be helping, I'm pretty sure. So this is a great opportunity. So next time, how many did you bring, you say, this time?
We are 9.
9. Next time, I hope you can bring at least 10 more.
Oh.
Or at least, yeah. So that's really how it's going to work. Or maybe either the same, or maybe every one of you can bring one that would help that way too. And that's really how it's going to work. I mean, we're going to have to work together, and I'm pretty sure there is the same fire that I had in me, but no one told me about it. I'm pretty sure I can implant, or I can have it in you. Because I used to work, and I was a manager in IT, and I told people, I said, you just trust me, and I'm going to make a fire out of you. I'm going to make me out of you, just like the same passion. In fact, I have done that. So I'm pretty sure every one of us who have commitment and passion to this cause, the Assyrian cause, can impart and impact you in a meaningful way. That's how it's going to work, and I know we can do it because our forefathers did it, and we are much, much better than what they've accomplished. I am pretty sure in this day and age, with this technology that we have, with these capabilities, with these opportunities that we have, and we're all over the place, in all these countries, and we're kind of blessed in a sense, if you think about it. I always say, leaving Ashur was as a curse and a blessing. A curse, you get detached from your ancestral home, but by the same token, I am pretty sure if I had stayed, just give you an example, if I had stayed in Iraq, I would have been probably killed in the Iraq-Persian War, because Saddam drafted everyone at that age when I was getting ready to, actually to be served. So potentially I would have been gone in a war. So from that perspective, it's a blessing that I left. So that's all I have to say. But thank you for this, and I hope next year we'll see more of you.
All of these people have been talking too much. What's about you guys there? So it's good to, yeah. So, yeah, please, Robin.
Can I say from here?
Yes.
First, thank you for this 4 days. It's all good. Another question, because we're speaking and talking about donors, what about, maybe the academic chair is not allowed to make money, but how about selling those presentations in a magazine for a small fee, like after? People can't come today because it's far away or don't have time, but they're interested in those presentations. So maybe you have a magazine about it once a year, and you can sell it. It's not much money, but who knows what happens. And the second idea is, my friends here, you all speak different dialects of Assyrian, right? And there are even half Assyrians who don't even know how to speak Assyrian. But they're with us dancing and know the culture. We speak German with each other, or English. What about an app, like whatever we have now, Mango or other IT, well, the app store is full of it. We don't have to build a new app, but we can go to Mango and tell them, listen, we have the academic chair, we do languages, we can do it. And most of the time, they even support indigenous languages. And we can take money of it. Everyone who wants to learn with it for 10 euros a month can listen to it and learn. So maybe this is the way to make money. I don't know if the academic chair is allowed to make money, but probably.
You are totally right, but what you have been, especially in relation to the app, it's on the way. So it's not just, we are limited in many senses in order to work on those issues that are needed in order to have the linear chair at a level where apps could be a kind of natural way. But yeah, it's in the project.
This
so
is also In the magazine, you could also talk about future projects, and people read the magazine and also say, listen, I can help you. We are looking for help, and I can say, no, I can help you that one. And this is probably an idea as well.
Noted. Yeah. What else? Anahid, you are very creative in proposing things.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, a little sick. Professor Afram, thank you for all the efforts. Speaking about the young generation, I'm really admiring, especially the group, Robina, you brought them here. I mean, you can see the way, like how they speak Assyrian and the sitting inside them, it really inspires. And I totally agree with you. We shouldn't think, I mean, when I'm saying we, it's not about the group that we are here. I'm talking about all the scholars, because I'm sure we have scholars out there, when they reach some point, they think they are higher, all of them, all of us. We have to work as a group, because we have a goal and we still have so many unresolved issues, and not only financially but also as a team, whole nation all over the world, we have to be together and we have to work together. I totally agree. And all of us, we have to think about any occasion. It can be conference, it can be event or whatever. We have to see how we can contribute. We have to understand that it's our duty to serve to our nation. Because if we don't do it, nobody's gonna do it for us. Here I'm speaking like half Armenian, half Syrian, because in Armenia we have the same issue, and we always expect that someone is gonna do for us. No, nobody is gonna do for us. If we can do something, we have to do it. Can it be financially? Can it be like work support? Whatever we can do, we have to do it. And one more thing. I really appreciate all the people who are supporting you I'm talking financially, but if individuals can give like some kind of amount cutting from them, I believe organizations, they at least to give twice. And Dr. Sargon's idea, it's really brilliant. I hope we will find the people, because $1,000 per month, it's nothing. But for Nineveh Chair, it's a lot of money, and for our future, it's a big deal. I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, we have a quarter of hour, because then we have visits. We will be divided into two groups, so let's do it brief. I'm thankful to you for coming, because it's not easy to leave your work, your home, risking the trip. If I'm honest to you now, my biggest concern is having you all home back. Not because I don't like to have you here, but safe. So, sometimes I complain that we could do much more, because I know that we are in need, but we have still started. Let's be positive. Let's be effective in how to join our efforts. Because this is the unique way to do something useful. And I'm insisting on it once and again, and I will not become tired in repeating it. Because I'm 100% convinced that this is the unique way to do something useful. And I have the impression that we are on the right way. Robina said, Melfano, I would love having you. Said, no, I need two Assyrians who are really authentic, who believe in Assyria, than 100 coming to the church and saying, Abuna, Barkhbar ana Khani. No, I need those who deeply believe in the Assyrian cause. And if we are 200 better, but let's also see this side. And this is what motivates me to do it once, again, and every year. Seeing this group now, the young generation participating, is not just coming. They will be the next who will continue the work. This is a collective work. This is Si'tana'id. This Si'tayla, okay? Let's see the positive part of it. I'm sure we will get it. I have said always, probably I'm going to die without seeing Assyria as my territory. But I am sure that before leaving this world, I will touch the cornerstone of building the Assyria house. Let's be concrete. Let's be humble in our way of doing things, but also let's be like lions who are in search of being fed. And if we do that, then probably an Assyrian is 100 others in relation to the work, in relation to the production of what is needed. We will start immediately after this Congress, probably before the end of the year, with the teaching courses. It's a huge path. We are going to accreditate those professors in the United States, in Sweden, and we hopefully will get it in every country where there is an Assyrian big community, to have our language recognized. This is the way, and done by the Assyrians themselves. Let's learn from each other. Let's learn also from those who have still done this work and use their knowledge in order to implement what is needed for our own language, for example. So we are, as I told you, in a good and fruitful moment where we can work together. And you have seen the professors, the researchers are here to tell you what they are doing, what we are learning, researching on, and producing. And all this works, by the way, talking about what should we do, Nineveh chair has been able to migrate Journal of Assyrian Academic Studies from the United States to the university in order to use it as a means of spreading the knowledge. This is another path. So we are, as I'm repeating it, in a good moment to put our efforts together and work together. In technology, in archaeology, we have so many people. In linguistics, in morphology, in etymology, look, and also experts like Samir. Have you ever imagined that you have, yeah, but the one I have here. Yes, one in medicine, another one in engineering. The other one expert in classical literary production, Dr. Abdul Masih. Our PhD student on Rawi. Would ever think that we would have a PhD on Rawi? Totally written in modern Assyrian. This is Assyria, simply and naturally. Is there any other question or feedback to mention? Otherwise, we start concluding a bit. Just thanking you for coming. Thanking you for coming, for sharing, for contributing, for also enjoying. Don't forget, only through love, enjoying, unity, we can do something solid. let's avoid mistakes of separations. And here the message is for any Assyrian community, whether they belong to the Syriac Catholic Church or Chaldean Church or the Church of the East or Protestant Church, Syriac Catholic Church, and so on, and those who don't have any belief. Why not? Assyrians are Assyrians, whatever they believe in, whatever they do, but being convinced Assyrians is for us now the asset. There is no half Armenian. There is Assyrian from the head until the bottom of your feet. So we never distinguish. No. I know many Assyrians who are part of other, not only Armenian, but for me, wherever there is a bit of Assyrian blood, is entirely Assyrian. Okay? So thank you very much for coming. Just a second. Before, I wanted also to express my thanks to Assyria TV. ذكرا أو ترابرا بالسيما تودي غلبة for the all, not only huge work but excellent work you are doing. Probably we are few here, but there are thousands who are following you thanks to the Assyria TV. So let's support them as well, because without financial support there is no chance to be with us each time and broadcasting every day. So yeah.
Just make sure, spread the word. When you go and watch Assyria TV, make sure you subscribe. The more subscribers he has, the better it would be, because that's a source of revenue and we want to help this wonderful group. So make sure when you go to Assyria TV, just not just watch it, but watch it and subscribe to it. That's very, very important. And share it, of course. Share, spread the word. Right. But the easiest way, without any cost you nothing, is just say subscribe, and make sure subscribe from your phone or iPad. Don't be lazy and watch it on TV, because TV is not going to allow you to do it easily. So make sure watch it and subscribe to it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for everything you are doing. We know you are tired every conference you are doing. I have suggestion with my friend Samir we spoke about. We want to do the next conference in Sweden. We have a lot of our peoples, our organizations there. So if it's possible, we can arrange to do the next conference in Sweden. And also Nahrain is there. No problems for Holy to do something. Thank you.
يمري الخصم يمري معك بتيامر ترتقاني. So I would be more than happy to. This is what we proposed from the beginning, to do it once in Salamanca and other time where there is an Assyrian community. If I see that there is a guarantee of financing, of contributing, no problem. But if it doesn't work, you know where you are going to stay, in a magnificent faculty hall, which is hard to book. But even in the hell, you need your links, your connections to ensure at least some advantages. Yes, I would be more than pleased because there's a big community, but we will have to talk about the way, because we started last year in France, it was good, but we have to improve some aspects in order not to be in the bus, for example, for more than the provided time. Yeah, I'm thankful for the invitation, and I will be more than happy. Okay, now let's go to have the picture downstairs at the stair of the faculty, and then you will be taken to a nice tour. It will be done in English, okay? So we have.
Hey,